signatures. There's no requirement for you to do anything with your work other than what you want to do. You own the copyright. What we've done is given you the right to exercise your copyright in more ways, more simply.
So the idea here is to enable that creative impulses that the technology turns loose and get the law out of the way.
The work of Creative Commons is really about laying the infrastructure groundwork for this new type of culture, kind of folk culture. Somebody from Delhi, somebody from New York, somebody from Singapore can feel comfortable using a photo that was created and given away by someone in the United States or in China or wherever that the licenses have been extended to, with their identity being preserved. Which means that people can actually create new kinds of things, come together and build things.
Mashups that people can do and post when they're photos.
And CC Mixer has allowed artists to make music together. It's really about creativity and connection.
Access and control.
From amateurs who simply love what they're doing and they want to share it and they want other people to be able to make use of it, to commercial organizations.
In the end, this will have a very successful place in the for-profit economy.
Creative Commons is the bridge to this future. Is you got to move away from thinking about content to thinking about communities. Communities that develop around content. And the sharing that the licenses allow enable these communities to come together.
A physical commons is like a park where anybody can enter equally. The commons with intellectual works is actually much freer.
It really is going to be the pillar for communication between people, cultural exchange.
A space for more speech, more free expression.
And that's the kind of commons we're trying to create.
Now, I took that video to heart, and I want to show you something I made the night previously, but I didn't have time to add to the presentation. I'm not even connected here. I apologize for the technical difficulties.
It happens.
Is there any Wi-Fi in this building?
It's pretty bad.
That's Purple Tinker.
Purple Tinker, you have failed me for the last time. You're fired.
That's being used. Oh.
Anyways, this is what I wanted to present to you. I'll give you the logo anyway. I created cc.rainbow-net, which is pretty much a wiki, or Wikipedia, devoted to having original content for ponies and other items. You know, it's still in the planning stages on the front page, because we're still planning policy. Basically, what it is that we want to give Hasbro a resource. You know, to go in, look through our images, find something they like, take it, make it into a product, and we include it in animation. Of course, I'm also possibly going to have to add other stuff, you know, within a confined wall. We don't have all the collaboration that we need. If you're interested in editing the wiki, come to cc.rainbow-net. Come help plan the policy, be something part of greater, and share these things. We saw that already. Even with all the real infringement going on, Hasbro has not yet sued anyone for anything. Let's give them a round of applause. I think it might be a public relations issue. After all, it could be a real honest-to-goodness 12-year-old who uploaded that video or picture. Thanks for letting me share, Hasbro. And why should we have copyrights anyway? Copying is not theft, is it? Is it?
No.
Copying is not theft. Stealing a fake leads to less theft. Copying is base one thing more. That's what copying is for. Copying is not theft. I copy yours, you have it.
Oh, the rainbow. That's something right at me.
Just one thing I want to add here, thanks. All right. Copyright is absolutely destructive, in my opinion. Feel free to disagree with me. Much of medical science is copyrighted according to the pharmaceutical companies who research it. If you use one part, there's this guy, okay, that companies hire to called a synthesizer. What he does is that he takes research and tries to meld it together to make new medicine, all right, or an idea to make new medicine. The problem is that when he finds something that's copyrighted by another company, okay, say like, oh, this part of our cancer treatment, you can't use that unless we have a special agreement. And then we have this cancer research, but we can't use it together in order to create a new product. Otherwise, we're going to have to dish out millions and millions of dollars. And pharmaceutical companies, it's a billion-dollar business. Can't do anything without it. Can't make medicine. And you know, the expensiveness of drugs and medical health care it is nowadays. I'm scared to write that again. And I'm going to be bankrupt forever. And so that is why we use the Creative Commons. And right now they're trying to reach out to the medical community in order to try to get it into the Creative Commons in order to create better medicine. You're now free to ask questions, but before we do, I have a challenge. If there's any talented animators in here, or creators and whatnot, try to make those videos. Take them, license them under the CC Commons, create a ponyfied version. You know, maybe that rabbit video that we saw?
Really cool.
We did a ponyfied version or something like that.
That's what we really need.
Alright, also that first video, that's a very good one. We can have like Shirley giving you that. Think of the student. Don't think of the teacher who teaches the students. I was hoping to have more people here as well. Yeah, and this is the part where I ended up not caring anymore about that. The other part is that, of course, this was answered earlier in the presentation about net neutrality is what else I wanted to share with you as serious business. What we want from net neutrality is that we don't want companies restricting what we see, in the pipes, throttling P2P packets and whatnot. It's some serious business, and I can direct you to a website. It's called SaveTheInternet.com. Do check it out. And that concludes my presentation. Any questions?
Just a comment. You spelled challenge wrong.
What?
You spelled challenge.
Yeah, I'm sorry.